everybody, welcome to Review Time. I am Icelip, and today we're going to be taking a look at Power Charge Bumblebee from the new Bumblebee movie that's going to be coming out. And it's Bumblebee. It's a big Bumblebee. This is the box he comes in. I'm going to zoom back out again. This is the box he comes in. I have to adjust. It's open here so you can mess with Bumblebee. In this store, you don't really get the full grasp of how big this figure is, and like, it's big. It is freaking big. So take a quick look at the back of the box. So it shows you the Bumblebee, which is a pretty decent Bumblebee, if I must say so. The only thing I don't really like is that ball in the middle. I wish they would have sculpted something there, or sculpted something where you just press a button and it does something instead of the roly wheelie thingy. But hey, it is what it is. And you can activate the gimmick within the whatchamacallit. And of course, the Bumblebee on the packaging the paintwork looks a lot nicer than the Bumblebee you actually get. Like, this is subtle and it looks fairly good. The toy one looks kind of like a toy, so it is a toy. Let's get that out of here. We'll bring in our Bumblebee. Here we go. With the Bumblebee, in case you're wondering, here's my hand on top of the Bumblebee. If that's not a big enough scale for you, let us put, this is, I think, one of the Dark of the Moon deluxe scale Bumblebees next to it. We lie it down. I turned it into car mode, but I don't feel like, you know what, screw it. Give me a moment. So here we go. There is deluxe Bumblebee from 3 or 4 movies ago in his vehicle mode, and you can see how big this thing is. I'm also excited that it's a VW. We've got a VW again. It's a pretty nice looking VW. It needs a little, honestly, a little paint work. It really does. It looks like a big plastic hunk of, well, plastic. I don't like the blue headlights. These over here should be a silver color. This line right here should be black. And the bumpers I think the bumpers should be black, but I'm not 100% sure how they have it in the movie. But and that line right there should be black as well. I have a slight problem with keeping everything tabbed together. Slight gappage issues, but not too often. You can see his hands down there, and when you roll him over, his head is tucked under, as with pretty much every movie Bumblebee, and at least in the movie this time, or at least according to the what do you call it? The trailer, that's where his head goes anyway, underneath. So, yeah, and there's that rolly ball that you roll to power charge it. So it rolls, and when the thing catches, it does make noises, and yeah. So it's a pretty nice Bumblebee. I love that it's got VW everywhere. I'm glad that Volkswagen is letting Hasbro make Transformers with their Volkswagen again. So, I mean, there's nothing much else to say about this mode. It's a beautiful vehicle that it is. The headlights sort of light up, I think. Let me see if I turn these lights off, if it helps. I do believe, well, they don't light up, but they, like, when you do that, you can see the lights in here normally, but my lights are super bright, so you really can't see the lights. So let's go ahead and get that back on and get you back on. So we have our Bumblebee, and we're gonna go ahead and transform him. And transforming him is not hard if you do it in the proper step. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to pop that up. That'll help loosen everything up, because pretty much everything ends up pegging into the roof. So we'll do that. Let's see what else we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and separate this. You want to pull this up and pull this down because this little tab here slots up there, and if you don't do that, you're going to break the tab. So this side already did itself, so that's pretty much that. And here we go with the legs. We're going to come under here before we finish the legs. We're going to go ahead and pop the door open a little bit so we can get the arms forward and out. We want to get those out of the way. So do the same thing on the other side just to make sure that that's not plugged in there. Pop the arm and get that out of the way. We've got these out of the way. So we're going to go ahead and fold this bit underneath, right? That's what we should do, yes. Fold this bit underneath. No, we're going to wait on that. We'll go ahead and rotate. Let's go ahead and lift the camera up first. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, so you're going to rotate this bit, ouch, down so that looks like this. Now in the box, when you get the toy, the whatchamacallits are like that. I don't know why, because they're supposed to be like this according to the movie. So you do that. I'm going to work on the legs right now before we go any further so we can get them to stand. So you want to separate those. They just clip in here and down here. They clip in very solidly too. And let's see, what are we going to do next? What are we going to do next? We're going to go ahead and take these bits, just rotate them so they're out of the way. So you can get these bits and rotate them down like so. And you're going to rotate these bits here like that. Then you're going to bring, oh wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, you are going to bring these bits down. You're going to bring these bits up and rotate them around like so. Rotate them around so they're like this. And then you're just going to fold this bit over. And this bit will plug into that hole there. So you do that. And you bring the foot up like so. And let's see. I don't think this... Yeah, this bit doesn't go anywhere. So you bring that like that. And then this will plug in here using this tab right there. And then there's a tab right here that goes over there. So you're going to do both of that, and that locks the foot into place. Do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to do whatever I just did. I forgot what I did here. We're going to bring this out and around. Just to get that out the way. Bring this down. Rotate it around. Am I right? Or am I wrong? Oh, no, bring it like this. My bad. Just that fast, I forgot how I was transforming this. So then you bring this over like that. And this piece folds over like so. And then you're going to take this and plug it into two places. Again, locking the foot into place. Okay, and then you've got your two legs. So now, let's go ahead and raise up the camera a little bit. By a little bit, I mean a lot. And we're going to go ahead and take this bit, and we're going to leave the doors all the way out like this. Fold this down, fold that down, fold that there. We're almost done.
You're not getting nothing out of me.
I didn't do the thing, but okay. Get him standing up real quick. And we're going to come around here, take this bit, bring it down, and then bring this over, and that plugs in there. Bring this bit, it clips in down here. Really good, too. Ugh, I don't like that. So it flips down like so. Flips this around like so. And then you can angle your wings how you like it. I like to angle them like that. And we'll straighten him up. Bring the camera back down. We are already zoomed out as far as we can go, so we'll move him back. And there you have your Bumblebee. And he's really tall. Tall is the word I'm looking for. He is really tall. Give me a second. Let's go ahead and grab. We're going to grab Masterpiece Optimus Prime. We're going to grab one of them. Whichever one is easiest to get. Let's see. Yeah, regular MP10 will do. So, here is regular. Oh, okay. MP Optimus Prime. And you can see Bumblebee is bigger. He is bigger. He is bulkier. Yeah. So this is basically a standalone toy. You're not going to really be using him with any of the other bots in the line because he is just too big. But he's awesome. We'll go ahead and get him out of the way. And let's bring in... We'll bring in a standard deluxe sized transformer. So again, you can get an idea of how big this guy is. This guy is gigantic. He is gigantic for a Bumblebee. Hell, he's gigantic for a regular bug, a regular bot. So we'll bring him closer, and you can see he has some nice facial detail. Definitely a Bumblebee. His eyes are... I don't like his eyes. His eyes should be a bluer blue. It's almost like black. Like maybe it's translucent. Maybe... I don't know if it works with... Hold on, let's see. No, it doesn't work with the gimmick. So, there's that. Let's go ahead and get the battle mask out the way. Which is... You can deploy the battle mask by just pulling these two bits forward. Whoops. And there he has his battle mask, which is very... You know what? Like, I want to get another one of these and color it green and fix it so the battle mask can't go up. Maybe cut the battle mask off and affix it to the face better. This would make a great Waspinator right there. That really would. So, you've got that. The eyes are translucent blue. And that's pretty nice. Anyway, before I forget, there is a molded in Autobot symbol there. It's not picked out in red. I may have to do something about that. I think I'm going to have to do so. I mean, he's painted okay, but he really could use a lot more paint. But this isn't a collector's item. This is more for little kids. You can see there's lots of detail going down. He looks pretty good. He's not sparse with the detail. He's not. He's a little hollow in places, but it's not really that bad, if I'm honest. If I'm really honest, it's not that bad at all. I don't like that these bits here are soft plastic, but I can understand them being that way because, especially in transportation, that would be a breakage hazard. So anyway, while we're here, let's go ahead and do the articulation. His head rotates about that far back. Oh no, it goes all the way around. 360. But it catches. Oh, it's stuck. Ah, fudge. Ah, I see what I got it past a point that I wasn't supposed to do. Okay, so it can go 360. It's not supposed to. Give me a second. Okay, whoo, that was scary. All right, so there's these little nubs back here you're not supposed to turn the head past. So his head can go that far and that far. So there's that. His arms can go out that far at the shoulder, that far in. There's no forward and back, but he can rotate. And through the transformation, you can get a little more down on that shoulder. This should... I wish this clicked into place. It does not. It does not click into place. So, yeah, that's a downer. But, again, the in and out, he does have a swivel at his elbow. That 360 arm goes about that far back, that far forward. He does have a little knife. That's pretty cool. We'll leave that out. Other arm is the same articulation, but no weapons. Whoops. No waist to speak of, but his legs go that far forward. I'm zoomed all the way out. That far. He's so big. It's really hard. That far forward. That far back. You can see that his knees bend the wrong way and the right way pretty well. Rotation there. The foot itself is not made to have articulation, but if you unpeg everything here, you can move this stuff and get various forms of articulation out of it. No real articulation with the foot, but again, like if you break the transformation a bit, you can. Oh yeah, and the wings can go that far out, which is how he comes. About that far. That far with the back of the wings hitting each other. I like to have it at an angle. So, and as you can see, he has that darn gimmick where he does the radio speak, which I'm honestly really tired of. I really am. Really tired of the radio speak. And he's only doing the same one. Why are you doing this then? Alright, now he only wants to do this just then. There we go. But he's a pretty cool toy. He looks great on your shelf. You can play with him. He does have the 5mm openings, but you have to have a pretty long nub to get in there for it to work. If you have like this sword here, which can go all the way through, it's in there really snug, but it works. So Bumblebee can have a sword. You can get a sword if you want to for him. May not need the lights. Yeah, because I have daylight lights, so looks like it's showing up pretty well even without the extra lighting. But yeah, he's a pretty, ouch, that hurt. Pretty sharp. He's not pretty sharp. He's a pretty nifty transformer, and I do like him a lot. And I'm actually fairly glad that I got him. And you can get him into poses. The lack of feet and ankles and stuff does hurt him a little bit, but if you're creative, you can still get him to, it's a balancing act, but you can get him to do poses and stuff. So, yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say about this figure. It's fairly pricey, I'll be honest with you. I'm not really, it shouldn't be more than $30 if I'm honest, but it's like $44. It is taller than a leader class figure, but it doesn't feel like a leader class figure, if that makes any sense. That said, though, I don't regret getting him. I think he's actually pretty cool. I love the giant bug mode. I mean, the giant VW mode. It's definitely within scale of, well, maybe not 6-inch figures, maybe 4 1/4. Wish I had some of my G.I. Joes out. But yeah, he's actually pretty nice. I like him. He could have done with some more paint apps, if I'm honest with you, though. But other than that, though, it's a pretty decent figure. I'm iSlip. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the review. Ciao.